Giggity Racing. Tonight we are at New Hampshire. JCR, the sponsor, presents the Giggity preset race here for these guys. Last chance for some of these guys to get into the playoff points. We're going to look for a good one. NRG and myself doing some Tuesday night action. How you doing tonight, NRG, man? Thanks for being up here.
Not a problem. I am tired as hell, but let's get it going. Did you say we can take these invites, Hunty?
Yeah, these guys got 100 laps here. Some of them did this in a different league last night. Not one of my favorite tracks, NRG, but these guys, even if it's not their favorite, they're good. This is their last chance to get them points and get them locked in, because these guys will be back racing again on a regular scheduled broadcasting. There we go. On a Thursday night in this great state of New York at Watkins Glen. That will be the first playoff race. I'm not going to lie to you. NRG, I'm a little excited for that one.
Yeah, it's going to be different. I mean, the playoff schedule for the Cup Series and Xfinity is a little all over the place, but it'll definitely bring out the best and the worst out of different people every week. We got a small field. We got 8 drivers.
Yeah, so that's not a big field like you just said here. Some of these guys, and we've talked about it, later in the year, they don't realize, even though they might be out of the championship hunt, they are still fighting for team owner points, But some of them just get a little discouraged, not knowing, and thinking they don't have a chance at the championship. So it kind of thins itself out about halfway and then 3/4 of the way through the year, and we are getting ready to wrap up Season 5, and Season 6 is almost upon us, but... So we'll see how tonight goes for these guys.
Pull up these points again. I was just looking at them. I mean...
Can we join, right?
Yeah, I'm already in here.
Alright, give me 1 second while I blue screen while you do that too. Killing 2 birds with 1 stone.
Quite a few people, but... I'm trying to think here.
Still feels weird to be up here on a Tuesday.
It is weird 2 weeks in a row, but the holidays will do that. We'll be back on track, though, by the end of the week with all the series, so...
Yeah, the Cup cars tomorrow. Where are you guys at? You guys are at the Glen tomorrow?
Yep.
That'll be a fun one. Some people don't like to turn right. Remember that, too. So that could be an interesting one to start off the Season 5 championship chase to the race.
I'm sitting here looking at the points now. They're only going to have 7 drivers in the playoffs after this race. We're missing. Who are we missing tonight?
And now, yep, we're jumping on board right now in a very familiar sight. The one and only, the trash can. Hunty Wild's taking that number 54 to the front. We're already a couple laps in. We do have Hunty and that second place car of Ty Hazard. They're up here in the ear too as our in-race reporters. And Ty makes a pass for the lead already. Side by side. If I was Hunty, I'd rather have that line. Yeah, exactly. He checks up just a little bit, not knowing what Ty was going to do. On that inside, you're going to have to break back that corner up just a little bit more. But he does make that pass, and Hunty falls back to third. Trey out there in that 11 car. Young boy Terrell, again, no stranger to victory lane this season. He's making his move up to second with Trey right there in that 4th spot. They still, for being a small field, haven't stretched out too far here. That's what I like to see. Old T-Bird out there. He's been running different paint schemes, but he is running that patented KMS Orange Chevrolet tonight. Oh, that is why we're down again. We are down a car or two due to some other circumstances too. So that's another reason why we're a car short.
Yeah, I think this is about the size of the field that we're going to see for this series, probably throughout the playoffs.
And they've seen all these names out there, too. Some of them have wins. Some of them have been so close to wins. Little battling back there for 4th, 5th, and 6th. Ty starting to walk away a little bit. Young boy sitting in 2nd. Hunty. But the battle is for that, you just said, that 4th, 5th, and 6th. As Trey's making a move to the inside. That 19 going to go right up the middle right there. That's the one and only Fat Taco. Trying to put a little sour cream right there to lube it up as he makes that move.
Whoa.
T-Bird falling off. He's back there. Car's starting to go single file. Same thing with these paper clip shaped corners here at New Hampshire. That low line doesn't always work. You can't, if you want to diamond it off, you want to run that second lane.
Yeah, you run it in deep, let it wash up a little bit, and then pull her back down the bottom. Everything is lagging on my screen. I love it.
Battle back here too between Fat Taco and Trey. The top three. Trey backs it up. Says, I'm not going to take it that high.
Ty and Young Boy, they kind of
ran
checked
away
out
a
little bit, but third place on Battle. Hunty's got a little bit of a gap on fourth, but there's about a cluster of 5 back there behind them.
And being too in a smaller field like that, seeing some of these guys racing, you do want to have some more people to race with, but at the same time, it makes for a little bit closer racing at the same time when you don't have to, you know, work your way through somebody who's frustrated, might be using a little aggression to get there. These guys have been pretty patient here. Again, 100 laps at New Hampshire, so patience is always key. Always a thing.
You can definitely run the tires off the car here, too. My guess is that they're probably going to have to pit for tires before they pit for fuel. Maybe, I don't know.
Yep, and now we got a battle for the lead. Young Boy drives her in deep right there. They have pulled away from Hunty in that third spot. Taya Hazard now has pressure coming from that 5 car of Young Boy. Man, these computers, I love computers when they go super slow. I haven't forgot about you guys out there on YouTube trying to get the old girl logged up, fired up over here. My phone's in there charging, otherwise I'd be using that right now. Good battle for the lead now, though. Ooh! Taco gets loose, hits the wall. Hard contact for the Taco. He just turned himself into a soft Taco hitting the wall right there. Battle back here between WRX Mike and T-Bird and Tolson in that 22. WRX Mike's going to take that 7 and move her down to the inside. Here comes Tolson. Almost taking it 3 wide. Bold move coming out of the turn 4 corner right here. They get loose. I was just going to say something that can't happen.
They were 3 wide. The 22, the 7, and the 6. They were back there 3 wide for a minute.
Good battle back here. Let's go check up to the front, check it and see what's going on right there. So we got a battle back there. Hunty's falling off the pace just a little bit from these guys, so he's got some company, but these guys also working really hard up here. That is Ty Hazard and Young Boy battling it out for the lead here. Forgot to say how many laps there are in the stage, but yeah. Hey, look at that. There we go. Now I got everything pulled up. Taddy wants to know if I have my teeth in. No. I'm too lazy to do that. Thanks for asking, buddy. We got Big Carf out there, Den Kate. We saw him race last night.
Ty caught the wall that let the 5 take the lead.
Carf says he wants to come back and try some development race, and I talked to him right there. Oh, he kills the wall. Oh, Young Boy right there with him. Battling it out.
How many laps we got left here, Ty? 6 to go to start. This time by.
6 to go in the first stage, or for pit stops. So we've been clean and green here, and some people call it New Hampshire. I call it New Hampshire. Same thing. I don't care. RKM. It's Bellefontaine.
I call it the middle of nowhere.
Yes. Battle up here for the lead though. Young Boy and Ty, and just talk with Ty too. Not too far before this, man. He had just fired his wheel up and only did a couple practice laps in the presets. Looking pretty good. There they go again. Young Boy trying to catch back up. Look who's right there, been peeking in their window. These guys been battling back and forth in RG. They have slacked off just a little bit. They're giving Puddin a chance to get back up there. Hunty, not Puddin'. I saw it in chat. Sorry. Whoops. Whoops-a-doody.
Oh, man. 4 to go.
4 to go at the line. Pressure still up here. Let's go check through that battle back here in the rear real quick. Taco smacked the wall. Tolson and T-Bird still battling it out. T-Bird takes it up just a little bit. I think he's still getting acclimated to that wheel. WRX Mike not 7 right in front of him. But, yeah, old Santa Claus dropped T-Bird up at G29. And he said, man, I just don't like it compared to my controller. And I just keep telling him. Same thing with anybody who gets a wheel. Just stay on it, stay on it, stay on it, stay on it. You're only going to get better in practice. 3 wide back here between Tolson and... Oh, they clip corners. Tolson gets into the WRX Mike. The 6 of T-Bird right there. That's going to be detrimental. Taco's going to now be able to get back up there. Old Soft Taco himself. Still looking for that victory lane kiss.
They might have to fix a little bit of damage, but at least there's only a few laps left. They'll be able to fix that here under the stage break.
Yeah, everybody also, too, sitting right there. Nobody's a lap down.
Oh. This last lap we got coming to 1 to go.
White flag in the air for our first stage here in the JCR Presents Giggity Racing Preset Xfinity. Stay tuned on Thursday. These guys will be doing double duty. This is for the second time in the week the Xfinity guys have done that. Said I'm pretty excited for the next race. This one, nah. I'd rather be in the grandstands with a ice-cold, delicious, frothy adult beverage in a blue can, also known as Keystone Light. Proud sponsor of Putting in the Booth, Keystone Light. Looks like Ty's going to be able to hold him off. Young boys tried just a little bit. Maybe those guys battling back there to eat those tires up. But yeah, that's going to complete our stage 1 here at New Hampshire. Now's the time these guys can really make an adjustment in RG.
Well, yeah, they'll be able to make their adjustments. They stayed pretty tight packed there for about the first 10 laps before they finally started getting spread out. But I think what got them spread out was the fact that they were racing really hard in the back, and then up towards the front, everyone else was just kind of pulling away a little bit.
And this is one of those tricky tracks too. You don't want to get loose off, so you think you want to run a tighter slider, but then you got to slow it down so much with like we said, with those sharp corners. You want the car to rotate. Finding that slider and getting those adjustments is going to be key for some of these guys. But it looked like the 2 leaders up there, and even Hunty, they might already know what they're doing. They might already know what's going on.
I'm glad I got extra invites because I just lagged out.
Oh no! Things you don't want to hear, because anytime that happens, chances are it's happened to me too before with something like that. But yes, that's why we always do that. Thank you to Cola for setting the lobby up here, and we're gonna get ready to go to stage 2 racing, preset Xfinity, racking and stacking, boys and girls. Here we go. Ty of Hazard, Hunty, Young Boy, and Trey. Then you got Taco, T-Bird, and Tolson. That is your complete field tonight.
WRX Mike is gone.
Yeah, oh, so he might have had some technical issues there when you did. Again, sometimes, I don't know if he's at home or if he's out on the road. He is a long-haul trucker. Actually has his rig set up, a temporary rig set up in the back of his sleeper cab right there. Ty Hazard still taking the lead. Young Boy in that 5 car on the inside of the 54. That's Hunty. T-Bird right behind the 19. Tolson and Trey trying to keep up with there right now. Oh, we have a daddy sighting. We have a daddy sighting. Hi, country. I mean, daddy. Mom. Hunty's making a move to the inside of the 16. We'll bet that Ty's going to have a better run. Young Boy's going to go right there, too. See that high line? Those guys had to check up. A little bit higher line right there. You don't want to do. Ty makes it work, but a great way on older tires to knock that wall down just a little bit. A lot of pressure from behind.
At New Hampshire.
Oh, Cola's just telling us there. Go ahead,
I just found it. It's coming out of 4. There's a wall glitch.
So we are informed that there is a wall glitch coming out of 4 here at New Hampshire. He said he's looking for mommy. Isn't that what Maury Povich is for, buddy? Love you, country. Ty Hazard now has a little bit more of a different problem behind him. He no longer has Young Boy. Taco just makes it up to third, but he has the one and only Hunty right behind him. Somebody you don't want to see is that 54 Toyota Camry. Oh, and we got a Booger McFarland fact out there. One of these 7 drivers are going to win tonight. Fantastic. I'm going to go put my money on that right now. I'm going to go down to the strip since I'm in Vegas, put my money on one of these 7 drivers. What are the odds, though? Hunty makes a move to the inside. 16 car right there up there. That's Ty. Still trying to hold him off. Hopefully Hunty doesn't need his tires up like we saw possibly Young Boy doing there. They both trying to run that second lane. Taco up there in third. If Taco finishes third tonight, you know what? That's close enough. That's a podium kiss. That's what he wants. He'd rather have the victory kiss, but a podium kiss is just as good for him. Hunty dives it on down in there. Taco goes way up to the wall. Young Boy back there, too, trying to get around those guys. Trey has now fallen off just a little bit. But Young Boy's now got his battle with the soft Taco himself. Tolson tried to make a move. T-Bird right there, too, saying, if you go, I'm going to go with you. Now the two, the Taco and the Bird, they are side by side. Young Boy gets him cleared. Tolson at 11 back there. No, he isn't. Yeah, that's the 11. It's 22, actually. Excuse me. Tolson's the 11. No. Trey's the 11. There we go.
Oh,
You'd think I'd be able to get this
19
right.
got really loose off, too. About 8 the inside wall. Saved it, though.
Oh, and yeah, KTatty just said, too, very unfortunate fact. This is not a Booger McFarland. Something that is, it is out there that there's been a lot of past drivers here who have lost their life at New Hampshire. I believe Adam Petty.
Been Adam Petty. What was the other one? Like Kenny Irwin.
Kenny Irwin was such a great dirt driver, too. He was one of those few guys that started to make that transition from open wheel over just like Tony Stewart did.
Didn't one of the Nemecheks also get killed here?
You got John Hunter and Joe. Oh. And they both still are competing. I have to pull up the old Google on that one. But yeah, a lot of great talent here has been lost. Still these guys battling back out here. Ty Hazard, I can see. Pulls about 2 or 3 cars on Hunty right there. On board with that KMS number 6 Whataburger car. Told him if he didn't put any orange on it this week, he'd be fired. Delegato said, yeah, Joe's brother. Yeah, and Mike out there not having a good night sitting on pit lane. Oh, there he is, WR Mac out there. Saying that he was getting drove out there. They're getting drove a little hard. Still. Try not to keep. I mean, we want to keep all the action going for you, but these guys have spread out a little bit tonight. NRG, it's really you know. So that's when you pull out the fun packs. When you got to make the action happen for us to be all excited. I am excited because this is the last week for these guys. They start their playoff chase hunt on Thursday again.
Yeah, first and second kind of they're out here just like we've seen Ty and Young Boy in the first days, Hunting and Ty this time.
Oh, Michael said he had to go work, man. WRX Mike said he had to go open the trailer door, so yeah. Well, I understand that, but here's Taco and Tolson back here.
Everybody, I mean, the playoff picture's already figured out for both series in Xfinity. At this point, you're just racing for a win tonight.
Ooh, Taco hits the wall. we'll do a couple laps on board with Hunty here. Yeah, like you said, this is almost solidified. I think there's only one person who might be able to. He's got to have himself a good finish, otherwise he might lose out. But the customs are pretty well set up too, so don't forget to stay tuned with that action. It's Ty Hazard out here. Got Hunty breathing down his throat, trying to do what he wants.
I mean, yeah, Hunty will win the regular season championship for this series, so he'll go into the playoffs with 5 points ahead of everyone else.
And then McLovin does the same thing in customs. I don't even have to look at the stats for that one. He got 11 wins, and he's missed the last 2. He'll miss tonight too because of other obligations. He will be back, unfortunately for me, at Watkins Glen. But buddy, I'm coming for you if you're out there, McLovin. I saw you at Chicagoland. You said yourself. You were a little surprised. I got something for you. But, T-Bird clips the wall right there. That's going to cost him.
Hunty just told me he doesn't really want them 5 points. He says he's going to take Ty out here going into turn 3. He's just...
Brace for impact, Ty. Brace for impact. Remember, those guys are communicating right now up here in the booth with us. As the IRRs, but you just hear Ty here say, "Oh, whoa." I heard that through NRG. These guys have started to be the class of the field right now. Young boy way off the pace, maybe battling too hard too early back there. See where he's at. Trey back there sitting in 4th. And sitting in 5th is T-Bird. And there's Taco. I was just going to say, I didn't see him back there.
Tolson was just wrecking on the backstretch. It doesn't look like 2 laps to go here in stage 2. It doesn't look like he has any damage, but he was on the apron going really slow on the backstretch.
One of those things, too, might have set up himself a slider to get the car to turn, made the wrong adjustments, and once you get on these old tires here, it's like on ice. You know, you got to be careful. Sometimes I know you race on a controller, I know you have a wheel, I know you've been on a wheel, but it's one of those things that when you feel that car start to slip on the wheel, you can almost counteract it, just like you would out there in real car. On a controller, that's a little bit more difficult to do.
They are on the last lap. Let's see if Hunty has anything for Ty. The last set of turns here.
Yeah, these guys been clean and green all night too. Very few cautions the last couple of weeks here at Giggity Racing, which is awesome to see, presented by JCR. Yeah, man, we're almost a half hour in. That's it. These guys are straight flying through. So custom guys, if you ain't got your setups in, if you ain't ready, you better hurry up.
If anybody out there watching wants to broadcast the custom race, get a hold of me, because as of now, that race might not get broadcasted.
Yeah, unfortunately, I won't be around for that one. Not even to be in the on the racetrack there. So if anybody out there wants to help us out, we do greatly appreciate it. And I apologize to that to you, UNRG, and everybody else out there.
Not a problem. I don't know, how long is this last stage? Are they going to have to pit? 54 laps in the last stage. So yeah, they're definitely going to have to pit.
Without a doubt, 54. But yeah, go down, make them adjustments. 4 freshies, Bellick fuel.
I doubt we're going to see any cautions. So I mean, that kind of just leaves the strategy. I mean, you could plan for it pretty early on. You could split it in half. I know young boy Terrell, he likes to run that thing dry before he comes down pit road.
Yeah, so do I sometimes. That way, you know, you got the precious tires at the end. We've seen that prevail. But yeah, here we go. Rack 'em and stack 'em. Stage 3, Ty Hazard and Hunty. They're going to lead this giant field of cars down into turn 1. Young boy drives her in deep, trying to stay on the brakes. That's going to check everybody up behind him, though. He didn't want to get into that 16 of Ty Hazard. Drives it down in there. Tolson and T-Bird back there. They're trying to hold on to the car right now. Looks like there's a little bit of a battle. Trey on the outside. T-Bird drives it in. Bounces off the 11 just a little bit. Again, these guys can't adjust their brake bias. They cannot do that on the preset. And Taco, he's back there. He was probably just staying out of trouble, which doesn't seem like a bad idea. But to try to work his way back up to that top 3 for that podium kiss, he's going to have to burn his car up or use that strategy. Ty Hazard has been the class of the field, and I talked to him the other night. Everybody obviously knows, if you can't tell, I am a huge Evel Knievel fan, as we got 3 wide down the front straightaway. But I am also a huge Dukes of Hazzard fan, and well, his last name is Hazard, so on here. So I was like, come on, what do you know? He missed a couple, but he was. He was 7 for 10. I give that to him. So even for having, asking for a guy that's got to ask permission every night to race or go to Talladega or eat food, he's got to ask his mom permission for a lot. His knowledge,
we were definitely giving him hell last night.
Oh! T-Bird gets into Hunty hard into the wall. Cola just now heard that, apparently.
I seen you. Hunty, he
Hunty's not happy. Yeah, Hunty's not happy right now.
Trey put it 3 wide.
There we go. Get back there.
Trey took it 3 wide. Trey came up, hit T-Bird, and then T-Bird hit Hunty. I literally just watched it.
All right, so there. I know you can't hear what he just said, but Hunty on a mission. Contact being made. Oh, and Hunty drives it in right now on a mission. Trey back underneath him. All this is doing is hurting Hunty's chances of getting back up there. We got the Bird and Taco battling it out, but Tolson and Trey back here, Hunty did make it clear on him there. He got around him, but now he's got to get around the Taco and Bird. Do you think if those guys... Never mind. Nope. But that's giving that 5-car young boy a chance. These two are starting to break away. Ty Hazard says, I want a W.
And this race doesn't really affect, like I said before, it doesn't really affect a whole lot as far as the points go. I mean,
Owner's points is huge.
Even though, I mean, at this point it's just for bragging rights. There's really no, no, like, prize for it. It is just something to say, hey, we had a pretty good season. Holy crap, the 22 just plowed into Hunty right there in the turn 3.
Do you think Ty Hazard has to ask permission to win the race? Or win the pit?
I'll ask him real quick. Hey, Ty, do you have to ask for permission to win this race?
I can already hear him over there. Damn you, Puddin'.
No, he's yelling for his mom. He's gonna ask real quick.
What about that bowl of Lucky Charms the other night too? Ty Hazard again. I haven't talked to him a lot except for the last week. Again, guys, in other sports things out there in Giggity. That's what we have. Giggity baseball. We got Giggity football. We got Giggity basketball. Plus Giggity racing. You do not have to, you don't have to be a race fan to be part of Giggity. We are trying to make it up. Oh, look, there's Loudy out there. What's going on, Puddin'? Loudy asked. Well, I'm back here waiting for Taco. He's trying to make his way up there to get himself a podium kiss. He's got that special woman in mind, Loudy. He wants that kiss. He's got a lot of pressure from Hunty, though, trying to hold on to it. The Taco up there trying to get himself a smooch. T-Bird right behind him. The two leaders have pulled away just a little bit, but yeah, Loudy another one to a newer addition here to Giggity Racing, and especially in the sports aspect of it too. I'm not very good at all some of the other sports, but let me tell you what, it's a lot of fun. Hey, I'm not saying any names, Loudy, on who he wants a kiss from. I'm just saying he wants a kiss from that wink wink real special person out there.
Oh.
NRG, I'll keep you up to date after we are off air. But Tolson back here making a move. That seems to be the battle. Young boy and Ty out there, double duty and asking permission to win. He's probably got to ask permission to pit too, like I said. But he's got a lot of pressure. Young boy's been really hounding that rear bumper tonight.
He just gave him a little bit of a shot there in 1 and 2. I think he wants to get out front. I think that's what he's trying to say.
Yeah, we got a little Chevy Toyota crime happening up front here. Now, if this was at Canadian Motorsports, it wouldn't be Ty a hazard if he didn't Dukes a hazard. You know, I call it the Evil Knievel. But I'd say I don't care if you're late or not. You got to do it. But no jump here at New Hampshire for the Ty a hazard guy. He's going to change his name to Ty of Permission.
I think they should give us at least one hill to hit at every track.
I was just going to say at every track, yes. Why not? And why not go down the front stretch backwards at Road America at 231 miles an hour?
That's a blast.
Woo! It made me pucker up a little bit. You think it's fun to race these tracks forward? Try doing it backwards, y'all. But the best battle right now between these guys is here comes Hunty trying around to get around that old Taco right now. The Taco just went soft, trying to get behind Hunty. Oh, contact just a little bit, keeps it off of him. Tolson and Trey still trying to hold on to that too. Not hard tonight, though. Unfortunately, not having a big field makes it easier, though, to click through to keep up on the action because, well, they're all in 2 different packs there, NRG, so it's a little easier.
I think T-Bird backed out. It looks like his car had a lot of left front damage on the car, but it's sitting on pit road right now. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I just saw that down there, too. He is the lone KMS preset car right now, too, which is unfortunate. Oh! Tolson! Oh. I don't think Tolson wanted to pit. I think he caught the commitment cone and it yanked him down.
I think so. He'll probably get a speeding penalty as well.
Oh, without a doubt. Oh, I've had that happen, too. Something gives you a little bit of a bump, you know, and it's completely on accident, and when it puts you down there, oh, yeah, frustration. Blood is boiling. Not a happy Tolson right now. Because that did not appear to be a scheduled pit stop. What's going to happen with that strategy now, though, Dut?
I was going to ask, is the fuel window open? Okay, so it might not hurt him. The fuel window is open, so, I mean, he could take 4 and fill it up and make it to the end from here, but that's definitely probably going to hurt his chances unless we get a caution.
Yeah, but what about those tires just on fuel, though, like you talked about earlier? You may not be able to make it on tires, so but that could give him an advantage to come down, maybe put some right sides on it and with no fuel if he needs to late in the run. But 4 fresh use is always the way to go. But yeah, he is definitely at least 2 laps down now. So a caution, which we have not seen tonight, and I don't see happening, is really going to benefactor him. But yeah, that was a big bump right there down pit lane. But it is NASCAR. It does happen, you know. 704 instead of, you know, just hitting a commitment cone. It's just, nope, we're going to yank you down. Bye. See ya.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. Monty, my spotted dog over here, he's shaking his head too like 704. Where's that ticker you promised? I know, buddy. It's okay.
Someone out there probably named their dog 704. Can you believe that?
That's where you want that DeLorean time machine to go back in time and change things. That's where you wish you could change history. Not gonna lie to you, I know I wish I had a DeLorean with a flux capacitor in it. But as it is, you man up, you make your own bed, you lay in it, right? Energy, that's all you know, that's all you can do. You learn and you live and you learn.
Yep. Sometimes things just happen. Getting sent down pit road like that, that's one thing that just happens. Especially when you hit that transition, that bottom line is a little bit different banking than it is like a car up. If you hit it on worn tires just wrong, it will send you spinning. I did it twice in about 3 laps a couple weeks ago.
And I'm not saying this is a shout out there to any sponsors. Again, thanks to our sponsor here in Giggity Racing, the JCR. But WRMX said I could have stayed in the race. Thanks a lot. Jeez, warehouse. He was not happy that he had to get out to open the doors, and it sounded like it wasn't for a lot either. So that is unfortunate, but yeah. Note to self. Note to self. Speaking of DeLorean, man,
in the playoffs, and he don't have to worry about anything tonight. I mean, he can just take it easy, start working on the Glen setup, well, not setup, but pit road adjustments if he hasn't already.
9 tire pressures at 60, 70% tape, third gear around the track. Let her eat. That's what I would do here, right at the Glen. Yep. That is the perfect pit road adjustment at Watkins Glen. Speaking of pit road, the soft taco himself is coming down to the, get himself some Ford Freshies right here. 2 cars having some technical difficulty. Tolson, I think, though, probably out there a little bit more frustrated, if not just as much frustrated as WRX Mike, again, because of that situation. Cutting down below that yellow line, pulling up. You can do that on Ford Fresh tires to pull out just a little bit, but you don't want to do that on old tires. And he's got the leaders right behind him, too. Taya Hazard still out there asking Mom permission. Can I still win this yet? Can I?
He said that if she says no, he'll just pull over and take second.
Well, I mean, at least that's respectable. Always respect the mom, right? The old KTatty guy out there, man, he's pulled over to get pizza before. That was crazy. And then he came back to finish like third, too. That's what was blowing my mind. Old Tatty wanted to go get himself that triple cheese and anchovy pineapple pizza, pulls over, answers the door, gets the pie, comes back, and finishes third.
Uh-oh. Yep. Ty just found the wall glitch that Cola was just talking about. Not sure.
Yeah, and I wasn't on board. I was trying to keep up with everybody back there too. Ty not happy right now. The most dominant car tonight. Young boy now has a big lead. Hunty up the second. Ty found that glitch like you just said. He doesn't sound happy.
No, he's not, and I don't blame him, man. There's a few of them on this game. There's the one on the front stretch at Dover, right at the start-finish line.
Yeah. There's one at the Glen, too. I found my very first year when I, in Giggity Racing. Ed, though, picked me up. I was racing my first race, leading a race in the chicane. Never touched the grass. Of all things, I had Robbie in my ear. He calming me down because I was a little nervous being up at the booth. But I didn't think I could race with you guys. I still can't race with you guys. I just really like it. I'm like more like a rolling roadblock. But still, all of a sudden... I was off in the concrete area out of nowhere, and I never even touched the grass. Robbie saw it too, and I was like, what the heck just happened? So there's that real nice Clark 704.
Yep.
We are getting ready to wrap this preset up race here, presented by JCR, Giggity style, and tune in Thursday. Speaking of the Glen, we'll be back there for the most of the series. If there's anybody else out there who really wants to, you know, cut their teeth or try to broadcast or anything, man, we're trying to help out. I feel like a big old thing in our team for not being able to.
Well, no, like I said, I'm not too worried about it. There's really not a whole lot on the line tonight. We're more concerned about just getting, you know, Thursday, the playoff races. We'll have them taken care of.
Yeah, I can't. If need be, I'll do the presets Thursday, but I can't miss that race.
Yeah, we'll definitely get the playoff races taken care of. Once I looked at the points, I wasn't really too worried about tonight. I don't know if our field on the custom side is going to be any bigger than this. But,
Trey coming down, Ty coming down the pit lane. Go ahead.
No, that's all I got to say.
Loudy said, get me and Puddin in the booth. It's game over. Yeah, buddy, I would love to have you up in the booth anytime you want to join us, man. You're more than welcome. We're always, welcoming new, fresh voices up here, because apparently my voice is annoying, as somebody has told me in the past, but unfortunately I can't make the next one, though, so... Man, I've said it 1,000 times, man, I know. No offense, all right? Not trying to be racist, but this is how somebody described me a long time ago, so I just keep saying it, all right? I sound like a white Steve Urkel, I get it, but man, that kind of tweaked me a little bit when that guy told me that.
You did say, I forgot you did say something about that the other night.
Yeah. I mean... Hopefully that doesn't hinder the broadcast views and the likes. Don't forget to like and subscribe to videos. We're up to 594. We've been kind of stagnant there. I thought we would have been at over 600 by now.
Yeah, we have been sitting at about in the 590s for, seems like, at least a couple months.
Slowly but surely, though.
Hunty's gotten to
Young Boy
Rebel's bumper.
Yep, I'm on board with him right now. Tolson moves aside right there. Fat Taco, like I said, man, he just really wants to. He's been doing really good. Oh, Hunty spins! I don't know if that was a glitch. I don't know if that was
I'm not sure what
lag or if he just ran out of tires right there. Because it's not talent. We know how
tire popped.
Oh, he blew a tire. Yeah, that'll do it. Speaking of Fat Taco, again, man, of all things, we want to give a big shout out to all of our friends and family across the world, Giggities, worldwide, from the UK to Australia, down in Brazil with Matheson and stuff. We appreciate that. I haven't seen him for a while, but, and our brothers and sisters up north of the border. Fat Taco's, man, he just wants to get on there and do what they do in F1. He wants to hear that song. He wants to hear, "Oh, Canada."
Speaking of that, Taddy did say earlier in the broadcast that New Hampshire is basically equivalent to southern Canada.
Yeah. Hunty on pit lane right now. He had but no choice right now. Does that put who's in the lead then? Who's down there in that lower left-hand corner?
I know. Young Boy was in the lead when he came down pit road. He's coming off now. Who's in the lead? Is everyone pit?
So if Young Boy's coming up pit lane, which we're on board with Taya Hazard right now.
Who's got it? All right, Young Boy is in the lead. So he went down pit road and came off pit road in the lead.
I saw a video today too of Rusty Wallace, excuse me there, at a road course, runs out of fuel on the last lap, comes down, gets a splash, and still goes out and wins the race on the last lap. I think it was at Watkins Glen. That was crazy. Yep, T-Bird and Mike still out. Those are the mechanical failures for the night. Hunty now right there's got Tolson behind him. Hunty obviously on 4 fresh tires now coming off. So, but battle right now for the lead. Trying to heat up just a little bit, but Trey's beating that rear bumper off of that 19 of Taco too.
Yeah, Young Boy's going to have the freshest tires. He'll probably, as long as we don't have any cautions, he's probably going to win this race.
Yeah, he'll check out easily again. I've got to figure out how to do that. I always try to milk it as much as I can for those 4 fresh tires. Even in the endurance race, by the way, guys, we do a Giggity endurance race every 2 weeks. It's Saturdays, noon Eastern, 100% 1 times tire. Where come join us? It's a lot of fun. I was sitting third in the entire third stage almost, and because of my once again pit decisions, came back to bite me again. So. We don't want to forget our buddy out there, No Pit Pendle, as Tolson's getting loose right now, but there's some people out there calling me No Pit Puddin' too. It happens. It happens. Things that make you go,
How many laps we got left? Alright, so we're coming to 14 to go next time by.
14 to go for the leader, young boy. So they, unless there's a caution, which we haven't seen yet, I don't think Ty's going to be able to track him down. That's what happened. See, his mom did not give him permission tonight. Things that happen. Who's to say though? I mean, but if I see right there, I'm on board with Ty. Looks like he overdrove turns 1 and 2, drifted up just a little bit. Not only was that going to eat your tires up, and trying to track down 4 fresh tires, he's got to be the crispest and cleanest on the track to be able to catch young boy, and I don't think that can happen right now.
No, not on those tires. I mean, he had a bunch of damage from that wall glitch. He had to come down and get it repaired. So.
But yeah, young boy always a strong threat here in preset on a normally Thursday night. Which again will be back to regular schedules. With that being said too, I hope everybody had a very happy and safe New Year and very happy and safe holiday out there. Don't forget, guys, you know, if you go around big crowds, 6 feet distance and wear a mask. I know some people don't laugh at me, but I see it every day. I have never seen old Mrs. Puddin cry as much as she has during COVID. COVID is a real thing, guys. So that's why there was a spike after the holidays. People were traveling around thinking that they didn't have to actually do anything, and well, here we go again. So on board with Ty. He's got Tolson behind him, but we know where he's at, so I think that puts Trey in the 3rd spot, it looks like.
Yeah, I think so.
Hunty with that pop tire, though, man, he just drove the wheels off that 54 Toyota Camry, and it came back to bite him a little bit tonight. Numerous wins for Hunty this year, as we know, so he's locked into the playoffs, but again, these guys still out there. If you're locked in, doesn't mean you're not fighting for owner's points. Owner's points are a big thing. NRG's Team Daddy over there in the points lead for the championship points for the owners, I believe.
Still a lot of races left. Coldest team and Noco's team both right up there in the points for that.
Yeah, I think we're sitting in KMS. I think we're just going to settle for our 4th. And you know what? For a rookie year, not bad out there. We got some wins, had some good finishes. Just one of those situations, you know, wrong place at the right time sometimes, and that's what happens. But you know what? 4th isn't anything to shake a stick at. But yeah, Newfie girl, man, again, we saw it last night. Sanity out there just walked away with it, but still,
that was brutal. I mean, he straight up beat the brakes off that field.
Oh yeah. But yeah, I mean, even finishing 2nd though, owner's points. She's not in contention. Shows up the race every week, and that's who you're still racing for there. You know what I mean? Things like that happen.
Yep.
Trying to click through, see if there's any action anywhere in our GDs, guys. Again, smaller field spread out. Young boy still the leader. Hunty by him, lonesome right now. On board with Trey, trying to get around to Tolson. Tolson had something happen that came to get him, too.
I've seen him get loose off these corners a handful of times this race.
Yeah, I'm not wondering if he ran a 6 or a 7, you know. In a small lobby race, that's not a bad decision, but on a long run, you got to be able to make sure to hold on to a girl when those tires start to fade away. But tonight, again, New Hampshire. We've seen it too. We saw it with Big Dane the last couple of weeks too. Finally got himself a W, but before that, won both stages. Most dominant car, finishes 2nd. Same thing could happen tonight. Not saying that young boy and Hunty weren't dominant, but I mean, Ty he led majority of this race, and I think got both first stages right there.
Yeah, he definitely had a winning car tonight. That's for sure.
And he's trying, man. He was driving the ever-living wheels off that 16 car, but All it's doing is hurting him. He's on older tires than Young Boy.
Young Boy looks like he's starting to get a little loose, but yeah, we're coming to 4 to go. Ty is in second place, but there's just too big of a gap unless Young Boy really messes up here.
Yep, Tolson spins a little bit. Looks like he's coming down pit lane. I think he just said, I'm tired of fighting it. Yep, WRMX Mike out there, not happy with the cheese house, but he says, good run there, Young Boy. We ain't seen it over yet. I mean, we've seen leaders have big leads and make mistakes as we see him get loose right now, so this should be 3 to go for him. It's not over until that black and white checker's in the air. Thanks to all of you guys out there tuning in YouTube land. We've seen upwards of 16, 17 people tonight. Still got 11 viewers following us. Over 60 comments. So we do appreciate everybody. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. And if you don't want to race, we still got Giggity Racing Sports League out there too to be able to be a part of. But should be 2 to go. 2 to go for our leader, Young Boy. He might be fighting a car right now. Maybe that's how he got off so quick. Do you think he only took rights and just a splash, and that's why we see him get loose, or is it just New Hampshire?
Well, it definitely is New Hampshire, but I think he's seen what happened to Ty earlier in the race. He's kind of running off that wall on the front stretch now. Ooh, is he about to hit the wall coming off 4?
Yep. WRX Mike too. He's out there in YouTube land still. Appreciate him joining. So yeah, he says he's a free agent. But yeah, our white flag in the air presented by JCR here in Giggity Racing. And T-Bird Gaming not happy either. Don't worry about it, buddy. You always got next week. But here we go. Looking at the preset winner tonight for the Xfinity guys. Hold on to it. Clips the wall. Smacks the wall going across. Spins it out.
Once he said, I don't feel like doing another lap, so he just waited at the start-finish line. I'll get him in here real quick.
Wait a minute.
We'll wrap.
Was that the... Yeah, he did. Okay, I was just going to say, those cars are still going by, but afterwards I was like, wait a minute, did he get... Something happen at the start-finish line? But yeah, Young Boy Terrell takes the W tonight. Congratulations to him. I don't think his crew's going to be too happy. They're happy they got the win, but he beat the old girl up pretty good at the start-finish line right there. So, number 5 Toyota crew looks like they're going to have to get to the sheet metal shop. Which shouldn't be too hard because NASCAR, you're not even allowed to make anything anymore. They just say, here, put these parts on, and if they're not right, then... So... It's like putting a fender on a Chevy Cavalier. 8 bolts and the new one's on.
Well, I know once we get him in here, we'll get it wrapped up. That way you can get on with... what league are you going to commentate for?
Again, it's just a one-off spot. It's just to help with the Pro Premium League. They got something going on. Their guy got really sick, and... They've got some big news, I guess, coming out, sponsors and stuff like that. And they asked me earlier today, and I was like, well, let me talk with these guys first, because not only was I supposed to race, I committed to you guys, but you and I had already talked, so...
No worries. But we got Young Boy in here.
You and always allow, buddy?
But... Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Have at her.
It's been a few weeks, but... Good job, man. Definitely going to help going into the playoffs. Obviously, you're locked in with a couple wins on the season, but that definitely help going into Thursday.
Yep. Just out there trying to drive a little bit, just having a little a little stroll. But it was fun at racing with Hunty and Ty and them. So I mean, they definitely had 2 fast cars, especially Ty. He was definitely, and Hunty was coming. I know they both made mistakes late in that race, so I was able to capitalize and not make a mistake again like I did last week. So
yeah, we've seen you come close a handful of times, and we've seen you get the win a couple times. I know you like to run that thing dry before, or run the tires off before you come down pit road, and sometimes it's worked for you, other times it hasn't. But how do you feel about your chances going into Thursday?
We'll see. I mean, I'm not the best at road courses. We'll see what I got. Like I said, there's some fast guys in here. So we'll see. I just try to be the best finish I can, race as clean as I can, and hopefully things will work out at the end, and I don't make any mistakes late. And we'll see. It's gonna be fun, though.
Yeah, and I was just going to ask you, I mean, I'm excited about Watkins Glen, especially for the first playoff race. So you just expressed your opinions on it, man. And I do like how the road course comes in, throws it up just a little bit before we go back to the oval action and everything. And you've had a great season. You put on some awesome shows. You have gotten some W's here in Giggity, which a lot of people can't do or haven't been able to get done yet, I guess I should say. So, man, we look forward to seeing you chase down that championship. And, we'll see you here in 2 days up in New York, buddy.
All right, man. You guys take it easy.
Thanks a lot, man. Be safe.
Congrats.
All right, NRG, you got anything for anybody?
No, we're going to wrap it up here. I don't think we're going to have the custom race broadcasted, but we will be able to get the results, and I'll hand them off to Puddin'. He can let everyone knows what has happened in the custom race tomorrow night during the Cup broadcast.
Yeah, and I know Nubby and Peacock Gator, they both stream too, so that we'll be able to get results that way, guys. I apologize. Thank you, NRG, for your understanding, man. So I said, I had to pull the tie. I asked permission. But so for everybody up here in Giggity Racing, everybody in the booth, congratulations to young boy Taya Hazard. Had a great run, and same thing for Hunty too. Thanks for being up there and helping us out with the IRR. Please be safe. Take care of yourself. Take care of your family. Stand up for what you believe in, and we will talk to you here soon, guys. Be careful out there. It's a crazy world.